Today's budget tip is to always make sure that you at least have one redundant debit card. Now, that debit card doesn't necessarily have to be tied to your checking account that the first card is tied to. It could be a redundant checking account as well. Now, that's not to say that you need to be managing two, but let's say you go to the pump and you swipe your card and your card gets canceled because there was a skimmer and there were fraudulent charges and we need to go through the process of resolving the matter. Well, if you only have one card, if you only have one debit card and that's what you spend from, you don't have credit cards, well, how are you going to be spending money with plastic while you're waiting to get that new card? It could take a while. It could take days. It could take weeks to get those situations resolved. So how are you going to go about spending money? Well, you'd have to go and either open up a new account and go through that hassle then, or you could have a second account with a little bit of emergency access money so that if something happens to your primary card, you can jump over to it right away and not experience a major interruption to your life. Another case where this is really handy is if your bank asks you to report when you travel or go on vacation and you forget to do that. When I would leave for my internships, would have my bank cancel my card, typically 2 or 3 fill-ups down the road, and I would swipe the card at the fill-up station and it wouldn't let me fill gas because the card would get declined because there was a fraud alert that was put out on my card just because I was spending money where I typically haven't been historically. And in cases like that, if there's a fraud alert that your bank puts out there and it's a Sunday and you can't resolve it because the bank's closed, well, it's going to be important for you to have immediate access to other monies, either by carrying cash or having that redundant card. Another level of redundancy, sure, might be having a second debit card tied to your primary account. I have had one instance where my debit card got compromised on Amanda and I's joint checking account, and hers did not. So we were able to move all of our major purchases that were automated over to her card if they were on mine, and maintain consistency without missing a beat when it came to our automated payments and online shopping. I hope that helps you as you continue to budget and manage your money frugally.